Oh, we are live. We are live. Do you know what? There might be 4.5 minutes on the thing, but we're ready to go. So why not get right into it? How the devil are we? Look, you can see what I'm having to drink right now. Um, for my birthday at the beginning of the month, um, the big cuties Malamate, got together and bought me some alcohol free, like an alcohol free beer box. There was 4 different types. So the first one we're trying is a Super Box Zero, and it's very, very nice. So I've got 3 bottles of each of the beers, and this one tastes very, very nice indeed. And then the other one we've got to try in a little bit is I don't know where it is because of the language, but it's like Rothaus. I'm guessing it's like a German beer, just by the name. Um, and the language stuff is written in. Hi Gav with the 5 streams. I've not been drinking for well since New Year's Day last year, Jordan. I have been on the 0% stuff for well over a year and a half now. But yeah, Scunthorpe are absolutely flying. I'm gonna move my camp over slightly like that, so then we're sort of more in the middle. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, it's flown by though. But speaking of flying, that is what Scunthorpe are doing right now. As we get right into here, as you can see, top of the Premier League and still unbeaten, 13 games in. You would, yeah. Hi, Pasty. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, and here is how the rest of it looks. I had played a little bit off stream, yesterday whilst watching the England game because, well, I just had the itch to play some Scunthorpe. We're into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. We battered Spurs in the Carabao Cup. I do know Argentina fan. Disgusted when you saw what, Gav? Um, Imagine playing your stream save off stream. Do you know what? Yeah, I wanted to play some Scunthorpe, and I was watching the England game, so you know, like we wanted to play some games off stream. That was what happened. Mhm. Well, yours is different considering the fact that you are managing just England at the moment. Um, Time me out if you dare. Jordan does have the mod powers here. Um, but yeah, Europe, it's not gone so great. We played 3 games in Europe. We drew the first 2 and lost away to PSV. And PSV are currently down in 21st. We are just in the top half of the seeded side, so the Gav will just walk off. Yeah, with Marista, yes. How is Marista going? The FA Cup, we haven't found out anything yet because we still have a month or so for that. But yeah, Man United are 3 points behind us as because off stream we played. We started with Celtic, drew 1-1, beat Everton 4-1 away. Cristobal Garrido with a hat trick. He is the top scorer in the Premier League this season. Cristobal Garrido so far. Then is the absolute battering of Spurs before beating them at home again in the league just 3 days later. Before we then drew to Real Madrid, we actually battered Real Madrid like we should not have drawn this game, but then we had a red card in the 74th minute. But yeah, and then yeah, but we created so much more chances. They just scored their 2. I think they scored their 2 attacking highlights in the game, which sucks. Before we got a decent draw, we got a decent-ish draw at Stamford Bridge. Again, probably created the better chances. We was poor in the first half, played a lot better in the second, but just couldn't quite pick up the win. Before we then beat Man United 2-0. So when we drew with Chelsea, United had closed the gap to us to level it up, and then we went 3 points clear by beating Man United. Then we lost to PSV, but bounced back with a 3-0 win away at Villa Park. So we start today against Wolves before Bournemouth and Leverkusen, and we do have Man United in the Carabao Cup to come. But we are very much right now in a title race. We have been top for basically every week of the season, bar the second week. And we're hoping to stay there. We have a plus 28 goal difference. And I believe we have the best attacking record in the league by some way. Yeah. And we have one of, if not the best defense in the league as well. So we have the best attack and the best defense in the league right now, which is very, very nice indeed. But we want to continue that. We don't want to let anything. We are obviously still very much. Yes. The club name is so yeah. How are they doing? But yeah, we are negative 631 million in debt. So yeah. 271 million of that is transfers, but yeah, 300 odd of that is just the bank balance. Which we will need to improve. Sean, please fix the money. Look, Gav, I would love to, but I mean, but then, Gav, you see Francesco Pio Esposito's available for 49 million, and now I want to find the money to buy him. I do have the editor, but I am not artificially editing money into my club. That is not the way this works. And he is there. I don't know why he's on my shortlist. Oh, he's an old next gen. That's why. But yeah, he had it for 5 years. Wow. Yeah. Well, hopefully he can get his PC fixed. Capdeville came third in Player of the Month. We've won Manager of the Month again for the third time this season. The only time we didn't was October, where we did have a bit of a rough October. We only played 2 games and won one of them, but like, yeah, but we've won it for the third. We've won it for the third month out of 4 this season, and we are absolutely flying. It's only good things. And Remy Sané's improving, which you like to see. Playing for the under-21s. Our under-21s are actually not doing too badly. We've asked to improve our youth level to get out of this league, so we can kind of see where our under-21s actually are at. But in the fixtures, we are into the knockout stages of the of the Pizza Cup as well. So we do have that for us as well, which is very, very nice indeed. Shock, our board have reduced transfer. We've reduced it down to 620. Yeah, I've sent my assistant to the press conference. I don't normally do that, but he's gonna say hi for the Wolves game because we're preparing for it. We're actually on an untouchable the board, and the fans are delighted as well. Which is always good. AMG, we found a couple of decent-ish players coming out of Brazil in the last like couple of team reports. Like if I look at my scout priorities, I mean there's not a lot of scout priorities in here. But we have oh, here's this. Is it not this? No. But yeah, we have been finding a few decent-ish players to come through. Can you rate the tactic? I can have a look at it for sure. I do like the narrow diamond is good. Do like a narrow diamond. Not I prefer a complete forward to a DLF, but a DLF also works. I do like it. I do like it. Very balanced play as well for that level. Sort of okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it. How's the Liverpool rebuild? I do the striker that Colin has bought in the old Liverpool rebuild is quite good as well. Speaking of Liverpool rebuilds, Gav, have you played any of yours recently, or are you just doing the one season? Um, you haven't lost since you came to. Well, it's obviously working then. This guy at Lincoln can be removed from my default shortlist. Same with this guy. We do need to get we do need to get the whole world scouting. Right. Who do we get in the FA Cup? We get a home draw against Derby in the third round. Our first defence, they're up the Lincoln. I knew Jordan would come with that. Right. Oh my goodness me. Right. Okay. Right. Well, we're gonna have to go and edit that then, aren't we? Because this is just. Okay. Right. Well. What are we doing? We'll do this one. I don't understand. Do you know what? Bugged training calendar. Let's just continue and maybe we can figure something out. There we go. Right, match review, community outreach, match tactics there, and just get out of that training calendar. This one. Um, match review. Move that to there. Move that to there. At least we can change that one slightly better. Wrexham at home last day of the season, big game. I'm glad as well. They've cut Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds and have come out and basically said, yeah, they turned down the thingy the thingy from Birmingham to play, like, the proposition. That's the word I was looking for, to play their league game in America. I'm glad they kind of did get rid of that. The Sass, no, because he's there. I mean, we'll have a look at this. Lundholm, no longer a weakness aerially. No, he still is a weakness aerially. Capdeville, yeah, do you know what? That's fine. Metin Yildiz. No, I'll still keep him on that. No, he might not develop beyond accomplished, but he's playing there, so that's where he's going to stay. And then apply all to them. And move on. And move on. Oh, that Super Bock has gone down like an absolute treat. We can't afford to do that right now. Shock. Right. Well, our new boards are just as annoying as the old one. Yeah. Yeah. But, like, in general, they shouldn't really been there. Is he played on? Yeah, he's played for the under 20. The under 21s are played on the same day, so everybody that's available for the under 21s cannot play. Right, and I forgot to change this from all matches. Right, Alberto Martin comes in to the first, like, the actual main 11. Kieran Richardson comes on, not for you. Kieran Richardson comes onto there. Lundholm would be not Salazar. Oh my goodness me, Sean. Like, right, let's again, what am I doing? Right. So, when Beda Magi comes in to start, Benga Chair comes onto the bench for you. That's fine. Sales Neri comes onto the bench for you normally. Salinas replaces by you. Jean Neves would be in here. And then Goldborg and Scott. Goldborg goes to the DLP. And then, Max, where are you? You're there, but you're also out injured. Right, so that's then the main first 11 in there. Right. Now, next match only. Let's have a look at how people are. You're absolutely shattered. So are you. So is Goldborg. Oh, wait. We'll change it in a second. Alex Scott comes into there. Sass will start there. Bengo will move to replace Max there. Goldborg is knackered, but will have to come onto the bench because a lot of our under 20 lot played today, which is unideal. We'll put Metin Yildiz on the bench because we'll no, do you know what? Actually, no. Right, let's move Bengo back to there. Let's get the under-21 squad in. Who is who is eligible to play? We've got John Ford. He can play as an AM support. Um, we've got these guys. Is there any in the under-18s that are better? It doesn't look like it right now. Right, John Ford. You will get a place on the bench here because you can play central midfield. But you will not be coming off the bench, I don't think. You have decent potential, Archie Reed, but you are. I mean, do you know what? Archie Reed, you can get on the bench, even if it means you're gonna go there. Oh wait, I need a striker, not a winger. Yeah, you are definitely not a striker. Do we have a striker? We have Ryan Tinto. You are not a complete forward. He can't because he's injured. We have Vladimir Costa who's there. Esposito is unregistered. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go for Ryan Tinto. Instead, we need another centre midfielder. You have 2 injuries in 4 minutes. That's a whoopsie. Harry Leonard. Can you play as like a DLP? You could be the centre mid attack. Because Goldborg isn't. No, do you know what? Actually, no. We'll keep Goldborg on the bench. Yes, he does need a rest. Right. Salinas will have to start. Actually, the Enganche, where are you? Enganche, Harry Leonard, you're gonna go onto the bench to be the backup there. Garrido actually needs to be rested, but he can't right now because the people that I'd play up front played for the under-21s on the same day because that's a thing that happened. So, Cristobal, you are going to have to start and hope you don't die. Salazar can start ahead of Reggie. Kieran Richardson can come in here. And we will go from it from there. Right. Give these youth players numbers from the 60s. We'll give you 68. We'll give you 72. And you 73. And then we go again. Right, the opening game of stream. I don't know why I said it like that. First game of stream, West Brom at home. We are struggling for fitness and injuries, but we are playing against David Wagner. They've got Manu Kone. They've got a few decent-ish players, but yeah. And I need to turn the music back on because I turned the music off yesterday while I was playing, and now Sasa's got injured. Amazing. Amazing. Right, Bengo, come and play centre mid attack. You can do it, Bengo. We've had so many injuries and so many different things, but Mbeda Magi's free kick and Janssens! Where did I leave my bottle open? Well, that's a nice start, despite the injury. Janssens has fired us into the lead from the back stick. Let's have this new one a try. Let's give this one a try. The Rothhaus. That's quite good as well. I'd say the Superbox slightly nicer, but that is a decent one as well. As Martin's hit the post and then somehow we've not fired in the rebound. City are beating United in the derby. Last season, City beat United 7-1 at the Etihad. It would open us up a 6-point gap at the top if we were to win and them to lose. But Kone's in and Kone has equalised, so it doesn't really matter what now. Emotional damage. 3 injuries in 1 game. Oof. There is obviously the Euros going on. That's their first, real, thing in the match and they've scored from it, because of course they have. We are like... Oh, he's hit the bar. Go on, Janssens. Go on, Christabel. Someone head it, please. Oh. Well, I mean, there's a highlight right before the end of the first half. I'm hoping is the second goal, because Christabel's in, and Cristobal Garrido doesn't miss those. It's another VAR check. This one's offside. Never mind.
Lino! You've got to fucking
Never
see
mind.
that!
Rip Bozo indeed. There is also the Euros going on right now. How is the Euros going? So Romania level, and it's still 0-0 in the other one, right? Yeah. But yeah, right. 1-1 at half time. We can keep going. We can win. You have the real ability to make a difference for us. Come on, lads. Like a spark, something to get us fit and firing. Encourage. We've created only a 0.5 xG. They've created a 0.78 from less chances. So we need something to go away. Having our centre attacking mid on a 6.3 is not what we would want. I don't really know who I want to play there. I want to try and rest Goldborg if I can, but he's also apprehensive. There's nerves all around the pitch. And Scott is this is not ideal. 65 minutes into a game. I can't tell you that one, Jordan. Why though? Oh, so he's also got pace. Is that what you're saying? Reggie. I mean, we could put Reggie McGahey as the complete forward if Cristobal Garrido needs a break. So we're going to actually try and do that. Yeah. Sass coming off injured, not ideal. This bench, not ideal. We have a decent squad as well, and we're having to use the absolute dregs of it right now. We are going to have to bring... I don't want to bring Goldborg on. I want to give him a rest. I might play Botera as the DLP. I might actually end up doing that. Just to get Scott off the pitch and get some fresh legs in there. We might have to rely on one of our other players to do something for us in a minute. Welcome, Mr. Ahmad. How are we doing? Hope all is good. Man City are 2-0 up against United. Martin is now also knackered. Like, our entire team is knackered. This is not ideal. We're not going to try and force a win, though, because, right, Salinas has to come off. Harry Leonard is going to... No, we're going to play John Ford because he's actually got a 1-star. He might be nervous. This is his debut for the club. He's also an unambitious player with 3 determination and 7 work rate. What is Harry Leonard? He's balanced. Do you know what? No, Harry Leonard's playing. He might be 3-star silver, but Harry Leonard is playing for the Scunthorpe first 11. And we'll bring Ayats on for Pedro Rodriguez as well, because we can do that one. I mean, yeah. We've had 77% possession. Do you know what? Then I'm going to actually lower the tempo. Lower the tempo, see if we can actually compose ourselves a little bit on the ball. Doesn't look like we're going to do anything. So do you know what? Fuck it. For the last 5, let's go for it. Let's go for broke. Are we going to get anything? No. Wasn't the best performance. Doing good thing. Was that with my cousins for lunch? Oh, very nice. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. A toast to your birthday. Well, Sass is out injured now. Just another injury that we didn't need. But Man United lose, so that means the unbeaten run still goes on. 14 games into the season, and we're now 4 points clear. And our under-21s won in the Pizza Cup. So, was it worth it? Maybe. Sass is now out for 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, we are gonna rest. We've got Bournemouth in 4 days. Squad. Not the under-21s and the under-18s. First team squad. First team squad. The entire lot of you take the next 3 days off. Just don't do anything other than relax yourselves. Man City win, which helps us out nicely. United have lost 2 of their last 3. It's just a shame that we've drawn 2 of our last 4 to kind of allow them back into the title race. Well, I say title race, not give ourselves as much of a gap. The injuries are long as fuck. That's not great. That's not what you want. I agree, PC, for completely dying on me there for 2 seconds. But yeah, oh, can we do anything with this? Ethan Batera may run down contract if not sold. Maybe I don't want to sell him. Have we ever thought of this? His contract is also expiring in 2 years. He's wanted by Al Hilal. I mean, if Saudi want to pay 70 odd million for Batera, I'm not going to say no. Evening, Colin. Hope we're doing well. How is life? Champions League. Right, ATG. What are we saying? Simone. ATG has got absolutely nobody because amazing stuff. So, Sociedad have lost. Interesting. As you know, rebuilding Liverpool. Yes, indeed. The striker that you bought is quite decent. Well, Arsenal have gone second, so it means there's only a 3-point gap at the top of the table as they've beaten Newcastle. Arsenal have won the same amount of games as us. We've just obviously drawn 4 and they've drawn 1. So, Man City hired Wilshere and sacked him within a year. Jack Wilshere lasted 198 days at Man City. Won 9, drew 2, lost 9. Joined in April, sacked in November. Cost 12.5 mil, not bad at all. Rubio is also transfer listed by. They don't have a role for him to play. Interesting. What is Man City's squad if they don't have a role? Oh yeah, because they're playing 4-4-2. They obviously have Gutierrez, who we know and just love completely. Vardian was wanted by Barcelona and Saudi. They don't have a right back in their squad right now. They've got they have a really good team, but they're just underperforming massively. I think they're fifth in the season preview. Scunthorpe are somehow top. We do have 5 of the media dream 11 now, including apparently the best 2 CA players in the league. So that's always incredibly based. Imagine leaving Scunny to go sit in 11th. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sign the other 6. That is what I was tempted to do. He's a very, very good right back. He's not your kind of right back though, Gav. But he's also like 180 million. You want me to sort my money out and then want me to spend 180 million on him before then signing Cameron Mason. He's left-footed, so he would be a left back. Very decent inverted wing back actually. Not necessarily got the passing chops. Nice mix of nations, yeah. But he's also very, very good. We've wanted Mason for a while. This guy as well is another incredible fullback. Hortzger we've known all about for a while. Adam Flint we've known all about for a while. Again, He's definitely a winger. Very, very good winger as well. Would probably start ahead of Reggie McGahey and Salazar easily. That I got Max and Canelo for cheaper than you did. Look, yeah, we don't need to talk about that, Gav. We didn't sign Canelo for. The thing is he was valued at like 100 mil, like 100 to like 108, I think it was. So I bid 100 mil bang on, and it was like, yeah, sure. So I could have got Canelo for like cheaper than that. Yukovsky at Arsenal is very, very good. Would probably play that AM attack role very, very nicely. But I'm quite happy with we'll probably have to improve certain areas of the squad. Like I think if we sell Batera in the summer, like get a nice left back in. But yeah, ATG reserves. There is absolutely nobody. But yeah, so we're not we're not in the worst position in the world. Is Company back at Anderlecht? Has Company gone back to Anderlecht? He has. How has his career gone? Overview profile. So he's gone. So obviously would have been at Burnley, then went to Sunderland, then Brentford, then Saudi, and then back to Anderlecht. Interesting. And he is wanted by Bologna now. It's a far cry from the real life job of Bayern. Let's get you on a coaching course, even if we can't afford one. We will always afford coaching courses. Right, the squad have hopefully been rested ahead of this Bournemouth game, where we want to win. We also have Leverkusen within less than a week. I don't know if you know, but we're playing every single midweek. Every 3 days basically in December, because we definitely needed that. So yeah, always what we needed, always what we need. But Bournemouth in 17th. I'm hoping that we can. I'm hoping that maybe we can pick up a win. United play at home to Birmingham. Birmingham has slightly dropped off after their incredible start to the season. Which is also fun. Rodriguez is now up to a 4-star right back. You are. Ajax is very much in trouble. Ajax is very much in trouble. Pedro Rodriguez, he is very much a Gav fullback, by the way. Can I just point this out right now? With these physicals, he is very much a Gav fullback. 6'2", 15 jumping reach. Not a single physical below 15. And he's only 21. He will get incredible. He will become incredible. He actually will probably he will probably soon be our starting fullback. Ahead of Ajax, which is mad to think. Our EFL Cup match has been brought forward for TV coverage, which is not necessarily the most ideal. But maybe Ajax just becomes the left fullback then, because he can play there, but not necessarily got the best left foot. Ajax is also wanted by PSG, so maybe we can make a little bit of cash from selling. He's only valued at 30 million. I'm sorry, what? When we signed him for 59. Okay, well, we're not selling him for that. In the slightest. Right. Also, all matches. Alex Scott replaces Mariotti on the bench. Right, next match. João Neves is back in 2 to 4 weeks, which is nice. Max is back in 10 days and 3 weeks. But everybody else has rested up and is kind of okay. So we're going to kind of try and play as much of a full-strength side as we can. Salinas will start because he's there. Which means João Neves will drop up for Mariotti. Leslie will come onto the bench for Sass. We don't really have anybody to play centre mid attack, right? Well, we do. We play Goldborg centre mid attack. We bring Alex Scott in. Our centre mid areas are kind of lacking a little bit. But Remy Sen will come in because Bengo can play centre mid, even though he can't really. He's been playing as a makeshift centre mid for quite a while. Leslie's actually going to become the striker option. And then we're going to also bring Janssens in just in case we need another defensive option or move around from there. But then we are going to go and try and beat Bournemouth because that's what we do. His dad was a bomb disposal expert called Stan. Interesting. I get the joke, Sean, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Have you name changed again just to remove the Y from your name? Or am I just reading... Have I just been reading a Y the entire time when I shouldn't have been? Right, 4-4-2 for Bournemouth. Let's go and batter them. West Ham have won, but yeah, we're in the away kit today. Scott, come on. Against your former club, Reggie McGahey, down the right-hand side. Can he find a cross? He can't. He dawdled on it too much and has lost possession. Ayats, he's tried to find a cross. McGahey's touch isn't great. Salinas, he's gone for it and hit the bar. Because why the fuck did I do that? Why exactly? Why did you do that? Bailey out to Paradiso. Can we force a mistake? No, they played this nicely. Capdevil's come out to force the striker in, and there's a mistake, and we can win back the ball. Let's not give the ball away ourselves now, lads. Let's not do that. Into Garrido. That's a nice bit of hold-up play. Ayats. Garrido again once more. Driving forward with it. He's just running all the way. Cristobal Garrido into Reggie McGahey. Is that not over the line? No, that is not. And Bournemouth survive again. Encourage, right. Ayats with a highlight. We're not even 10 minutes in yet, chat. McGahey's into the box. He's down the outside. He's cut it back to absolutely fucking nobody. But Ayats, he's just... The energy from the man is brilliant. And Garrido, oh my goodness me, I can't believe he's missed that.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe he's done this. Arsenal are also playing on a winning, so the gap now at the top is just 1 point as it stands. It'd be nice if we could hit the target, lads. That would be very nice. Salinas into Patera, Scott, Goldborg, Mbedamaji, Salinas, Golazzo! Goal. It's lovely football, lovely play. Salinas gets in, and he fires it past Goodman. And we finally have the goal that our play warrants. Now let's see this one out, lads. Win the header. We haven't, but, I mean, it's a failed tackle, so this probably means goal for Bournemouth. They've played it long. Right, can Ayats win that? He has. McGahey has then lost out again. So he's lost out twice in this same highlight, so this is definitely a Bournemouth goal. We're just prolonging the inevitable here. Scott, into Salinas. Maybe not. Garrido, Goldborg. This highlight's lived long enough for Bournemouth to become the architects of their own downfall. Well, that is lovely work. And Mbedamaji has turned finisher. Salinas turns provider. Bournemouth 0, Scunthorpe 2. And now we feel a little bit more relaxed. We are averaging like a +2 goal difference every game right now. We are on a +30 goal difference this season. I mean, I don't know why they've kicked that down the line. You joined Vanarama when we were bottom of the league, finished 10th, 10 points clear of the drop zone. And 5 points off top. That is not too bad at all. Mbedamaji. Reggie! Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the old Denver. Alright, Serrano. Can we win this back? I mean, they're playing it around dangerously here. And they've given it away. And Ajax cuts inside, finds Goldborg, finds Reggie McGahey, and that is Scunthorpe 3-0 up. No, it's not. He's offside. No, he is onside. Never mind. The tell was told me. I looked at the fist pumping and couldn't see any fist pumping, so the assist tell has come in clutch for me. He's miles onside. Why was that even a VAR check? I mean, Goldborg and Magic. Can we make this 4-0 at half time and then just I can make some subs? Ajax has gone for it, you know. He's had a foot like a traction engine there. I don't want Belgium to get through, so I want Belgium to finish last. So Belgium to lose, and whoever they're playing, is it Ukraine? Yeah, Ukraine can win it just by the fact that the other two can draw, so that guarantees Belgium going out last. And that is the only logic. That is the only logic and reason that I have. But 3-0 at half time, it's thoroughly deserved. You're doing brilliantly. Keep going, lads. That's what we say to that. It is also very warm right now. It's been like 24, 25 here for me all day. And I wish it was slightly colder. Right, Ajax has taken his time to get in possession of the ball, but we've got there eventually. And now we're working it nicely. And Salinas is in behind, and Salinas makes it 4. Well, that is just absolutely lovely. And Bournemouth are completely and utterly in the mud. And Scunthorpe are absolutely fucking massive. If only Arsenal winning by more than 1. Right, come on, Everton. Get another one back. You can do it. Both our centre-halves are on yellow cards. That's not ideal. That is not ideal, right? We're going to rest a couple of people that I don't want to get injured. Like Mbappé, for example, can get himself a break. Salazar can come on for Reggie McGahey, and Felicien Lazie can come on as the complete forward for the last half an hour. We don't want any of them getting injured. Salinas is on a hat-trick. That's the only reason he survived. Arsenal have scored a third. Grumba. That is not what we needed. Right, but we can praise. We've praised just before a highlight, which never normally goes well. But considering we're 4-0 up, I think we're kind of okay. Bengo, Leslie, back to Bengo. Bengo's in, and somehow from like 3 yards hasn't scored. I'm hoping it cools down tomorrow. A little bit. Right, corner's whipped in and Gibbons claims. So right. Now we're going to rest Goldborg and we're going to bring... Oh, do you know what? We're going to put Mariotti as the centre mid attack. And we're going to bring on Pedro Rodriguez for Ajax. And we're going to go from there. And we're going to make those final 2 changes with about 13 to go. And then we're not going to say anything else. Well, we're going to say, hopefully, it's 5-0 after this highlight, because Pedro Rodriguez, now Scott, is he going to score against this former side? He's run all the way across the pitch, and then has just not passed it and lost possession. What will you do? Alex, I'd love to know the thought processes there. About if we concede from this highlight... Emotional damage! Hi, Di, how are you? By the way, whose turn? It's your turn in Civ. Because then I can play my turn after stream. We'll praise. Right, do you know what? We're going to go to Tarngate. See the game out. Tarngate it is, lads. 7 added minutes. There we go. Just no more highlights. Absolutely perfect. There we go. I've been down to that there. Ah, okay. Okay. I'll let you off then. I'll let you off. How was London been? How was London been? I was in London at the beginning of the month. and then yeah, it would have been about 6 months before then. But yeah, how is London? Was it boiling like it has been up here? Um, because it probably has been warmer. Classy Seanasea on form. That's what we love to see. Goldborg is wanted by Flint. Flint, here's an idea, Adam. Yeah, instead of you going to asking for them to come. You're injured right now anyway. You're out for 4 days and 2 weeks. But how about instead? And you don't like big matches? Oh well, that's a shame. I was gonna say come to, how about come to Scunthorpe? If you don't like big matches, that's what we're all about. We want the big matches. Circle line was a bit warm, but nothing too extreme. Yeah, well, the circle line's one of the ones that actually has air conditioning, so Arsenal won 3-2. Everton couldn't quite claw it back, and United also won, so that doesn't really help us. Right, we're going to have to rest again because we're in that position right now where basically we need to rest it before every game because players are getting absolutely tired, and we can't do anything about that right now. We can't rotate as much as we want to because our injury situation is not ideal. In certain key areas and positions. But hopefully we can rectify that. Leverkusen away next. Spent more time on trains today than I did in London. I mean, that's probably fair. I mean, yeah, London is... Getting to London and driving, just driving in London, from what I understand, is not fun. You're a 3.5 star current ability player. Why are you playing in Brazil? What? How has a team not snapped you up? And why am I tempted to at 22? Yeah, done that too many times. Driving in London is not fun. Do you have anybody? No, you have a very small under-20 squad. Yeah. Um, he's requested transfer. You look like you could be quite useful. Um, fully scout you. He's been transfer listed. We definitely want to have a look at you because if you are 22, 3.5 star, decent-ish physicals, you could be somebody that we look to bring in to bolster the squad. Um, he can come off the shortlist because he's not worth it. Right, Newcastle, Liverpool. Can Newcastle I mean, can Newcastle beat Liverpool? They can, yeah. Liverpool are challenging for Europe. They're not doing what you did, Gav, because they obviously didn't win the Europa, the FA Cup, um, like you did. But they've also had a few players raided from them. Jason Fisher singing the praises of there. Thomas Vandenberg. How good are you? You're all right. I mean, you're 6'5". I mean, you're not bad. You're not you're not a world beater, but you're not great. You're not bad even. You're not great. He's a big lad. He's no Cristobal Garrido, but he is a big lad. Um, I wish I knew how to train big matches and like in big matches into Cristobal Garrido. Um, because if Cristobal Garrido liked big matches, he'd be the best striker in the world. Like, I'm not even joking. He would be the best. He would be the best striker in the world if he liked big matches. Um, he is also valued at £300 million and is wanted by Bayern, and he will not be sold for anything less than 300 million up front. Like, if a club wants to buy Cristobal Garrido, it's a 300 million up front. 300 million is wild numbers, yeah. And I have never. I have done 250 in the safe for Mbeda Magi, from Chelsea. But that was over 9.5 years. Like, if we look at clauses, we go not that one. Out. In Beda Magi here, he's got 4. This is. He's also gonna get 35% of his There. Yeah. This is. So we paid like 100 million up front, and then did like this. So we will be paying this off for like in February 2044 is when we will finally pay this transfer off. Yeah. But yeah, so we paid a lot of money. We paid a lot of money. How I'm actually curious. How much we owe still. The guy could have retired by then. Possibly, but I don't think so, considering he's, what, 25? 28. He could have retired by then, yeah. So, we owe, what, 33 million there. 6.66 multiplied by 6. So that's another 40 million there. And then that's another 30 million there. So what have we got? It was what? 16.66 plus, yeah, so 33 and a half. So what would it have been? It would have been 48 total. So we got 33.3 plus another like 40 plus another like 30. We've still got about 104 million to pay for this guy to Chelsea. Like, we've got, like, all of these. Like, he's got, a, like, next transfer fee, next transfer. These are all sell-on fees in the contracts. Has he been worth it? Yes. So, last season, he scored the hat-trick in the... He scored a hat-trick in the Carabao Cup final. So, he got 8 and 14 in 33 games last season. But a hat-trick in the Carabao Cup final that won it for us, basically. And then he's on 4 and 8 in the league in 12 games this season. So he's on a goal contribution from left wing every game so far this season. So I think he's definitely been worth it. Inter have got Champions League playoffs. But yeah, I definitely say he's been worth the outlay for sure. CEA. Absolutely nobody. Cool. Our under 18s had lost to Monaco. Yeah, because the under 18s are the one that are in the youth league, so... But we've not really invested in them, right? Max is now... Right, Neves as well, we're going to put onto general rehab training. Should have probably done that a little bit earlier, because now we're going to do the same for Max as well. Welcome in, Dadson. Hope you're doing well. Right, can I not, like... Can I not go... Right, there we go. Right. So Salisbury is injured, so Leslie's unregistered, so Lundholm becomes you. We'll bring Arenas onto the bench. Look at how, like, the injuries that are... The injuries are causing us mud right now. Salinas, after his incredible performance, starts. Neves and Max come out. We're not fiddling around with the under-20s. We'll start you. We'll play the 2 centre halves. We'll play Richardson at left back. We'll go like that. Doing good. Expense travel always means making money if you drive. Yeah, but it's also the fact of having to drive in London. Like that is the thing. That's the awkwardness. It's Champions League time. They still have Florian. That's incredible. Did they ever sell him, or did he? No, he stayed at Bayern. He stayed at Leverkusen the entire time. That's incredible. I love that for him. Diallo's pretty good. Diallo is pretty good. I would say he's better than Vandenberg, even though Vandenberg is big jumpy boy. Joe Newcomb, he's we've had a little look at him. He's not horrible. He's not great. To be fair, I train to London at the moment when I'm there. Yeah. To never use it for work, exactly. Exactly. Think about that. You get 45p a mile on just regular things. No, I want that one. I double-click skip on the song. The France and England bosses are in the stands for this game. To hopefully watch Scunthorpe actually put themselves back in towards top 8 contention. We've won it back. Seanasea, Cristobal. Oh. Nearly. Milan are winning at Stamford Bridge. Not ideal. And looking at this top 8, not ideal for the coefficients for England this season. Seeing that, but you know, there is plenty of time for that to change. We do need a win though. We do need to start picking up some wins. But I actually don't mind driving in London. I lived in Ealing for long. Yeah, I wasn't too far from Ealing. Dadson. I was Uxbridge way. Chuck with the streak, thank you. Uxbridge is for posh bastards. It's I wouldn't go that far. I would not go that far. We've just allowed him to run, but it's a comfortable save for Canelo. Spurs losing 2-0. Okay. Not sure of posh. Yeah. What part of Uxbridge? Seanasea, Garrido's in. Go on, go! Cristobal, are you onside? You are. Okay, North Ealing, yeah. Rented a room during the North Ealing, yeah. North Ealing is a nice-ish area, yeah. For sure. You were okay, yeah. So being stationed at RAF, I know all around there. Yeah, I know exactly where you are. Oh, and Beda Magia scored. Gonna guess Norfolk, yeah. When the Queen died, she got flown in towards Norfolk. For a bit. Like family went and saw, my sister went and saw the car drive past. As people just flocked in there. Is that RAF base near Mike's? It's closer to mine than it is to Mike's. It was closer to my parents than it ever was to Mike's. I don't know what Canelo is doing there. Emotional damage. He's come out for that, flapped at it, and flapped it straight back into the path of Vandenberg. It is that one then, yeah. Right, who's not had a great game? Goldborg's not had a great game. Are we going to really play Botero in midfield again? No, we're going to play Mariotti in there. And Beda Magi is knackered, so we can bring Bengo on there. But yeah. Yeah, because, Clue, I don't know if you know where the rugby club is, up by where Wildstone is, but I was up by there. Then got fucked off to North Yorkshire. Yeah, that's a bit of a move. I know we've just moved Mariotti into there. Yeah, Canelo's now on a 6.4 because of that error. Magahi's knackered, so I'll bring Salazar on as well. Because it's weird. It's RAF Norfolk, but it's actually nowhere near Norfolk. It's not actually like in Norfolk at all. I mean, Mariotti's made a decent run here. He's down on the left. Can he find a ball in? He's gone back to Richardson. Scott Salinas. Oh. No, yeah, it is. It's South Ruislip. Right, I think we might have to Tarngate soon. We might have to Tarngate soon. Leverkusen are coming back into this. I say that. We should be completely home and dry. Yes, I agree, S-Man. I reckon we should change Cristobal Garrido for Ethan Batera. Definitely who I would be bringing on. And then we'll bring Richardson off for Batera. Do we bring Richardson off for Batera? Martin is apprehensive. Having an apprehensive centre half is not ideal. We are going to Tarngate it now. And we're going to move Mariotti up to there and then bring Batera in here as the BWM. Hello, Maccas. Up the Tarngate indeed. No, this is not what's supposed to happen in Tarngate. Get it out. Well done, Rodriguez. Tarngate is not this is not supposed to happen with Tarngate.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
This is not what Tarngate does. Penalty's been given. Come on, Canelo. This is your chance to save your 6.3 match rating. Florian Wirtz. Oh, he has done as well. Not that one. Hello, RC. How are we doing? Right, get the corner out. Tarngate is still the OP defensive tactic. Confirmed. Get it. Capdevil's there to clear. Right. Can we stop with the highlights, please? We are very warm. Yes, we are. Right, Rodriguez with the tackle. Bengo. Lundholm, hold it. Lundholm, that's not what you were supposed to do. Demand more. Right, we've won. That's the main thing. Capdeville, man of the match. Nice work, everyone. Tarngate to the rescue. Evening, D-boy. How are we doing? I'm all good. Hope you're doing well. I am in the same struggle that you were. I am very, very sweaty. Morale seems very high. Jordan, everyone's here because everybody loves the Scunthorpe. That's what it is. I can't help it. It's not for me. It's for Scunny. That's what it is. And just everybody loves Scunthorpe. It's not as much as they love Slough, which I'm quite happy to concede. But yeah. Grand thanks. But got dinner. I mean, I've got dinner for afterwards. I've got myself some Thai food because Abby came home from work and was just like, Thai? And I was like, yeah, sure. Of course, we all love a bit of Scunny. Who doesn't? Especially when they're 15 games unbeaten into the Premier League season. What more could you want? I mean, whatever works for you, Jordan. Whatever works for you. I'm not gonna. What is my what? I feel like I have too many leagues loaded. Too many leagues. Too many leagues. Right. I feel like we're gonna have to rotate for this. I mean, below average youth intake pretends to be shocked. I mean, Jordan. That's because. Oh yeah, Jordan. I don't know if you've seen this. But I'll put this up here for in all its glory for you. Enjoy the West Ham rebuild, RC. Just thought I'd put this here. Just because. Yeah. We also injured two of their players in 3 minutes, just for extra added spice. And now Jordan does a GB30. I'm disappointed you let us have double-digit shots. Look, this was before we had Tarngate, Jordan. If we'd have had Tarngate, it would have been a very different outcome. But also, I was playing like my squad was very tired. Like they had played Arsenal at home the weekend before. Final train is delayed because of course. When is a train not delayed? Like the amount of times I get to like The amount of times I get into the station, like one station, and it's like, right, okay, you've got a, or my worst one is it's not delayed, but because the way the timings run on the trains, it's like you've now got a 45-minute wait at this station. And I'm like, is there not a train that could have got me there closer and quicker? Like, the quicker one gets me there with a 45-minute wait, or the longer one gives me like a 2-minute turn time, and I'm like, I'll take the 45-minute wait just because you know how trains can go. Yeah, I have to get changes, which is the one that actually gets you home. Yeah. You have a direct 1 hour and 17-minute train from London to London. That's nice. Not everybody has that luxury. Right. Arsenal have slipped up. Who did they draw against? Oh, they slipped up in the North London derby. Do you know what? Yeah. Spurs to hold on for what, 60 minutes with 10 men? I mean, any Liverpool fans in the chat enjoyed the fact that you won the derby 6-0. Hidden places with air conditioning for the most part. I mean, that sounds like that's pretty darn good. Right. We are gonna rotate because we do want to batter Man United in the cup in midweek. So Vaneri and Jansen's come in. We're gonna start. We're gonna start Lundholm as the cam. Salisbury is not back, but he can go into general rehab training. Um, we will bring Leslie onto the bench and actually start him ahead of Garrido. Sasson, having my two centre mid attacks out injured at the same time is not ideal. So Mariotti can come and play the centre mid attack role. And we'll bring Remy Sene onto the bench and have Bengo as the backup. Mbeda Magi will come off and Sene can start. Salazar can start on the right. And that is basically everybody other than Scott starting ahead of Goldborg. Wait, Group E ends with 4-2 with all teams on 4 points. Wait, so Belgium will face France in the last 16. So Belgium are also on the horrible side of the draw. Ukraine are out on goal difference by the looks of it then. Yeah, Ukraine are out on goal difference. The most incredibly base thing about that is Romania win the group because because of goals scored. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, because Romania end top of Group E on goals scored. Like, what the fuck is going on there? This Euros, man. This Euros is because their ass man had a yellow. Is that what it was? Honestly, rooting for Romania. Apple pie or cream pie? Aspect neither. Why would what? Oh, sorry. Why should I say why choose one when you can have both? Why not dip the apple pie in the cream pie? He is everywhere. Yes, he is. Even without the yellow card, they would have tied Denmark on cards, then lost on qualifiers head to head further down. Yeah, probably. Right. Dressing room. Scunthorpe against West Ham. It's a rotated team, but we are the best attacking team. And yes, Bradley Dack now manages West Ham. Interesting. That is mad that qualifiers head to head goes into this. West Ham come to the new Scunthorpe Stadium. It's not new, but it's called the Scunthorpe Stadium. I might have to rename that stadium. Get an ink file written down for it. We can come up with something. New to FM. Every time the transfer windows, I don't know what players to sign. I mean, Leslie's hit the post. That's not ideal. You're my striker. You should be scoring that. The least. Oh, dad jokes are fine. I am quite happy with dad jokes. There's a lot of tiebreakers, yeah. And at the very end, there's FIFA ranking. Imagine that is how you got knocked out of a tournament because you were lower ranked than the team that you were tied on points with. Whether I should buy wonder kids or first team players. I once decided to buy a first team player, but found it difficult to find a replacement with similar higher attributes. And do I have any advice? Oh, Load FM's coming with the raid. As Remy said, they always nearly scored. Right. Let's shout out Load. If you're not following Load FM, go and drop them a follow. How was the Euros watch along? In my save, Bradley Dack manages Scunny. I mean, I don't want that curseness in my life. He can stay at West Ham for all I'm concerned. Yeah. What level are you playing at for one? Who are you managing? And like, it all depends on your team. If you've got a squad that is good enough to challenge for the league, then you the top league. Or like the league you're in, then maybe go for a wonder kid, which you can then rotate in. But it all depends on your squad situation as well. As Lundholm's now hit the post. I mean, we've hit the post twice in this game, and I feel like it's not going to be our day. We've had a 1.7 XG and haven't scored yet. On the bright side, Man United aren't winning either, so they're not closing the gap to us. But I want to move clear of Arsenal. So we are now going to bring Garrido on, and we're going to bring Salinas on for Lundholm, and we are also going to move. We're not going to make any more changes. Actually, we're just going to keep with those two for the time being, because we are playing well. We just need people that are going to put the ball in the back of the fucking net. Encourage. I don't know what did I not even click the shout? I did. We've had the entire match momentum and we can't fucking find a goal. Right, Salazar is absolutely knackered. Reggie, on you come. Mbeda Maggi, on you come. We're changing our entire front four. We're also bringing Richardson off for Ethan Butera, throwing the wing backs onto attack. And just increasing the passing and the tempo. We're not doing much more than that. Go again. I mean, look at this highlight. Like, you're not going to try and pry Haaland away from City, no. And Beda Maggi's in, and then it's saved by the keeper. You're managing Man United. At Man United, I mean, Man United, you can go on and win the Champions League in the first season, or get to the final of it. Anyway, look at what Nick Run the Foot Market did. I mean, Salinas has picked it up. Garrido, Mariotti, he's shot from distance. Why not try and work that in a little bit more? Encourage. We've had a 2xG and haven't scored here. I feel like this is points potentially dropped unless we get something from this highlight. I mean, we've won the ball back. Magahi, Rodriguez, Garrido's got it now. Come on. Come on, find the right pass, Cristobal. That's not the right pass, Cristobal. Can we find the mistake instead? Right, we've got the ball back. Butera. There's 30 seconds left of the 90. Salinas. He's driving into the box. It's a Penref?
Penref! Penref!
Yes. What Woida has said. Re-sang, no penalty. Boo. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe we haven't won this game. Tell me how we haven't won this game, chat. Please tell me. Oh, yeah, that's right. Our two central attacking players at the start of the game got a 6.4 and a 6.3. That's how we didn't win that game. So that's fine if I keep playing players with high potential. You're still exactly. So you're still in the second season. You've got a lot of time to improve. You've got a lot of time to improve the squad and bring the squad up to a level where it's ready to then challenge. Like you can all some of the wonder kids as well that you can sign are really good, but the ready-made top-level players, especially at Man United, with a bit of the budget constraints that you have in the early seasons, will not necessarily allow you to be up challenging. But eventually, if you keep going, yeah, don't go overboard and sign like there. But like eventually, you can be like Man United and win 4 of the last 5 Premier Leagues in this save. Like that is also something that happens. Oh, hello. You're probably not going to be of the level, but hello. Vaneri, what is Ayat's issue? He feels like he should be starting more games. Is he a star player that's been, yeah. Discuss issue with Ayats. Can we, like... I don't think this is going to work. It is going to work, okay. So he's just gone down from star player to squad player. Mondays, Tuesdays, happy days. Wednesdays, Thursdays, happy days. That's what we like to hear. Man United got a last-minute winner, which means the gap is now 2 points again. It would be nice if we could consistently pick up some wins. It would be nice when we get our full squad back fit again. Then we'll start to see the full power of what Scunthorpe can do. Like, what's happened here? Why is the team bonding on the Sunday and the community outreach there? Like, what is... Okay, cool. Do you know what? I'm not not saying anything. I'm not saying a single thing. But yeah, I've been distracted slightly. Load, thank you very much for the raid earlier. I hope you are doing well. For those of you that are new from the raid, I am Sean. We are managing Scunthorpe. This is season 14 of the save. We have reached over 700 games in this save. And this is the first real season we are challenging for the Premier League title. We are defending FA Cup and Carabao Cup holders. We are looking to make the semi-finals, where if we beat Manchester United, I would say we are the favourites to win the Carabao Cup. And we've got Derby in the third round of our defence of the FA Cup. These are the first time we have ever won both these trophies, and we won them both in the same season. This is our second season in the Champions League, and we are looking for a top 8 finish again after winning the league phase last season. We can't do that this season. Would have been nice if we could have, but we can't. But yeah, that is how the save is going. And we are scouting scouting all of South America for Wonder Kids. We need to start doing it for the rest of Europe. As well, because as much as it's good having there, right, I think I'm gonna leave Torp alone. Varela, he still has the potential. He is very much like a ball winner rather than like a centre mid attack. Like he would be a central midfielder defend, but like he's a very good player. Just doesn't fit our style of play. We could get this guy away from Bristol City, but again, maybe not. Yeah. They begin to develop quite quickly, yeah. We have not found that because we cannot afford to upgrade our facilities much further than where we are at. Which is unfortunate. You are a 3.5 star guy, Thomas Perez, so you get off the shortlist. Markovic, we probably could keep just about. But yeah, Man United, Archie Gray. Now Archie Gray is incredible. If we lose Goldborg, that's probably who we'd replace him with. To help them develop a little bit quicker, I train them in the first team and then drop them into the and make them available for the under-21, so they're still playing the minutes consistently. At under 21 level. It also depends on their age as well. If they're like 21, 22, they're probably not going to develop in under 21 level as much as they will at like Leslie's not going to maybe develop as much 20 in the under 21s as much as say somebody who is like 18 would. But yeah, like that's just something to bear in mind as well. Man United in the I mean, we beat Spurs in the last round 4-0 at home. We've beaten Man United at home in the league. We are on a very good run of form against United. I'd like to keep that going if I physically can. Like, if at all possible. But yeah, right. Like if we look at the head-to-head we've had against Man United over this save, we are starting to slightly claw it back. It's 7 wins, 11 defeats, but only a -7 goal difference. But this is the recent form. We've lost just one, and that was the Community Shield in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've lost one of the last 7 after winning one of the first 11. So we have started to find maybe something that Ruud van Nistelrooy just cannot deal with. He just doesn't know how to deal with the mighty Scunthorpe. Now we are good. Chelsea are beating Huddersfield, so Chelsea and Villa are in the semi-finals. I'm hoping we get a nice easy semi. We also did beat Chelsea in the final last season, so. Like, it's not like I wouldn't, like, back us to beat Chelsea. I'd back us to beat anybody now. So, and Andronov, I mean, he is pretty good as a playmaker as well. He's 26, looks like this. He would be very good. It means we'd have to slightly switch the thing.
Shalom!
Is it Hrisang? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Please let me know if I have. Thank you very much for the follow, though. I do appreciate it. Right. Players are injured still. Maxim there. So Sass is now back in general rehab, like, vicinity. So what? Sass is back in a week. Selsneri is back tomorrow. He's 2 weeks away, and he's a week and a half away. Andronov has a face disease. You can pronounce it like that. How is it supposed to be pronounced? I wanna know how it's supposed to be pronounced so I can get it right for future reference. Lundholm comes onto the bench. Mariotti comes onto the does Mariotti start? Do you know what? Mariotti can start against Man United, and Leslie can come onto the bench because why the heck not? Man United at home. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into the football. You have 4 injured players. My guy, so do I. It's rough. It's rough in these parts. It rough up in this bitch. Right, we need to forget about the West Ham game as quickly as physically possible. Calvarese starts, one of the best wingers in world football. He is incredibly good. You've got Rodriguez, who's not great actually, and then Celso Young, who is pretty much like one of the older. It can be pronounced like the E and neck, so Resang. Would that be correct? Like instead of like E, or is it Resang? We are in motion again at last. Up the train's not being delayed. Resang. Why do I want to like? I don't know why I'm trying to pronounce it like that. Resang. Thank you very much. Oh, and Beda Magi's in. He should probably score. That's a good chance. My guy, that is what you would call a bit of a sitter. Southampton or Newcastle, that's going to be a tough one. Whoever you get out of that one. I hope Chelsea get them and I get Villa. That's what I'm hoping for. Reggie McGahey's into the box. He's tried to get past the. I mean, Christopher.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Well, we've missed 2 sitters in the opening half an hour. This is not going to go well, is it? I can already feel like we're losing this game 1-0. Like, this game has 1-0 Man United written all over it, and there's nothing I can do about it. Ajax has won it back. Mariotti, I mean, it's given away, and then we've won it back nicely. Ajax, Salinas, Garrido, back to Capdeville. Can we keep possession, lads? Batera. Invader Magi, can you skin your man? He finds Mariotti inside, who's then lost out. But then United have got away with that one. This is where this is the opening goal of the game. This is 1-0 United. Rodriguez coming forward. Pulls it across. There's the rebound. What did I say? Do I have a community Discord server? I do. If you exclamation mark Discord like that, there you go. There is the Discord. And we demand more. I said no pressure. That's not what I meant to say. I had to suffer the tight hamstring. Let's nurse him till half time. No worries. Welcome to the Discord. We're going to tell them we're not happy. Get your acts together and start playing football. He feels he can shake off the knock. No, you will not try and shake off the knock. Who is also not having a great game? Invader Manchi and our wide players are not having great games. Let's do Salazar and Bengo on as well at half time. Let's just fully give a fresh outlook on the second half. A 1.3 XG and we haven't scored. They've scored from a 0.6. Of course, we are hitting that point at the thing where we are struggling to hit the target. Patera's on a 6.5. Richardson on you come. And we've got one more sub to make. It'll probably be Mariotti off. Although Salinas is on a 6.5. So we're going to just up the tempo and that a little bit as well. And throw the wing-backs onto attack because we need to get them involved in the game. Going forward in an attacking sense. Salinas off. We're going to throw Alex Scott on. Move Mariotti forward and Goldborg to the CM attack. And hope that changes our fortune slightly. Encourage. Come on, lads. Come on. Some form of highlight. Hit early crosses, shoot on sight. Be more expressive. Run at defense as well. Run at them. Just take them on. Very attacking. Do you know what? Fuck it. We're going all out. We're going all out. Move you forward. Move you forward. AP on attack. Wingers go on to attack as well. Confirm changes. We're throwing everybody at Man United. No, we're heading out of the Carabao Cup. What did I say? What did I say earlier in the game? This has 1-0 Man United written all over it. Very, very unlucky. Why do I have to, do that to myself? We played well, we just didn't finish. We're struggling from the fact that we're not got... this is our issue. Players are getting fatigued. If I do fitness, there's a lot of heavy match loads in players. And yeah, we're struggling now. We need players back. We've got a couple of players back within the next week. 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, we should have everybody back, and then we're back to full strength. It's a shame we can't keep hold of our Carabao Cup title. But if you're telling me that I have to trade a Carabao Cup for the Premier League, I'm not gonna complain. Just saying. But right, chat. Before we get to the Ipswich game, I'm gonna quickly run and grab myself a couple of beers. And I'll be back in a few. We'll be back for the Ipswich game, and hopefully we don't have any more injuries. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. Right, we have gone for the other 2 beers in the set that Malamate bought me for my birthday. So we have Kronbacher 0%, and we have Bitburger 0%. So we've gone for the Burger Boys. Don't tell them Kearney, Kez and Dave that we're drinking the Burger Boys. That they might get a bit jealous. From today, I'm a real man. I do. What is TikTok? What are we getting from TikTok? Because that's never gone badly for anybody. Easy win predicted for Scunthorpe against Ipswich. I would hope so. We want to keep the unbeaten Premier League streak going. Like, I would love an invincible Premier. Watching crazy joking things, of course. We're trying the Kronbacher first. We're drinking the Kronbacher first. The Kronbacher is the first on the list. Oh, that's good as well. That's good as well. Who admires me? Ah, Johnny Tuffy. What a name, by the way. He is the Ipswich manager. He admires me. You know what? It's nice that we have people admiring us. It's good to see. Right, we're going to praise some people because we're hitting a bit of a snagging form. Where we've hit that little snagging form. We are nearly at Christmas. We're nearly bar humbugging it. It's nearly time for the Scrooges. The Scrooges are out in chat as always. When we come to Christmas. Let's praise some training before we get into the game. If we do this, can we praise every? We can, right? Praise. So we can just come down like this, and then we have everybody above a 7. Praise and praise. I forget that you can do it this way, and it's a lot quicker. We're doing really well in training. Praise. 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 Praise the lads. Just praise them all. Well done. You're doing well. We'll tell everybody off that's not doing well either. Like we don't just praise. We like to get the people there. Like double intensity training might not be something that we want to do right now. Let's drop that down to normal. Where we're in a massive fixture congestion. That might be helping. That might be hindering us slightly as well. There's nobody that's actually done badly in training, so there. Chelsea have forced Arsenal into a slip-up, which is good for us. Let's rotate the squad. Ipswich should be okay to rotate for. As much as we physically can. Right, Garrido is knackered. Selsnary starts. We're going to start Lundholm. Sass, you're not back yet. Max, you're not back yet either. We're gonna... Alex Scott's gonna come in and Goldborg's gonna be replaced by Mariotti as well. Goldborg will come onto the bench for Max. And then Remy Sen will come onto the bench as well. Mariotti's also actually quite tired, so we're gonna actually start Bengo in the centre mid attack role. Everybody else is sort of okay to start and play, so let's go for it. Ipswich are in a very poor run of form, so let's try and get that through into them that we should be beating them. Brossard is Leandro Trossard from Wish. But a win here, Man United play at the same time, so Arsenal there, but an early goal from the corner would be great. Corner whipped in, cleared away. Bengo is there to pick up the loose ball. He plays it inside to Scott, who wins the ball back after the tackle. Reggie McGahey, Sales Neri! The early Christmas present of a nice home win would be delightful, especially if Man United slip up to Leicester as well. That would be incredible. Lundholm, Bengo. In down the left-hand side goes Bengo. Batera, Scott. In Lundholm, Rodriguez, McGahey. Can he find the right pass? Keeping possession is nice. He's spun inside. Sales there. He's missed from 2 yards. What are you doing?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this, but Batera's into the box. Bengo, he finds Lundholm. It's deflected, and somehow we still haven't scored from this highlight. And then Rodriguez. How have we not scored? We should be 2-0 up in 6 minutes. I mean, we're scoring from the corner instead. Sad face, come back to my place and live it up. Oh, United are winning as well, so never mind. We're going to hit 40 points, though, after 17 games, which is a very, very good start to the season. Bengo into Lundholm and Beda Magi. Can he find the right pass? Or is he just going to go on his own? He is, and it's forced to save from the keeper. Corner is cleared away. McGahey back to Mbeda Magi. Vaneri. Can we find some... Rodriguez has gone for goal, and it's a save comfortably for Rather. But the highlight's still going. Jensen's into Rodriguez. Sales Neri dropping short. He's looking for the run of Bengo, which is cleared away. But Mbeda Magi now finds Scott. In towards Lundholm, but that's cleared away. Vaneri wins it. Scott. McGahey. Lundholm. Sales Neri's burst through! Spurs are beating Liverpool to put themselves back into the top 4, although Newcastle are now winning as well. McGahey, Scott, Rodriguez, into Scott, McGahey, into Bengo, Penrith! Penrith! He's going to the monitor. He's having a look at the monitor. VAR. Get the old screen symbol going. Come on, ref. It's given. It's Mbeda Magi on it. Oh no, it's not. It's Salisbury for the hat-trick. He's got a hat-trick! A 22-minute hat-trick for Thiago Salisbury on his return from injury. I mean, the keeper should save that. I'm sorry, that is one of the worst pens I've ever scored. But we'll praise the lads, because we're 3-0 up in half an hour. Rodriguez, McGahey. Into Rodriguez. Salisbury. Lundholm. Use McGahey. Cuts inside. Can he find the pass? He finds Lundholm. And Lundholm makes it 4. Inside half an hour. We're going for more. We're no targeting us here. Mbeda Magi with the free kick. It's whipped in. It's missed. It's Janssens. It's 5 in 40 minutes and the first half. We are making the commissioner one very happy bunny right now. I can, even if he's not here. No. I mean, that's nearly 6 as well. But it's not. I mean, 5 first half goals. Pretty good going. Well done, lads. That's as good a first half as you are likely to see. Invader Magi's now just picked up a knock instantly, hasn't he? He feels he can shake it off. Right, we'll see how he goes. We do have Liverpool in midweek. Right. Salisbury has also now picked up a knock. Right, Garrido. We're not actually gonna risk Garrido, I don't think. We're gonna move Lundholm further forward. We're gonna bring Seanasea on instead. And we're gonna bring Remy sent onto the left for Invader Magi. And from there, and we go again. Make the 2 changes, and now Bengo looks like he's picked up a knock as well. All the knocks are coming in one foul swoop. No, not for Scott, for Bengo, please, FM. We're not gonna let the injuries take too much of a toll on us, or make them worse. It might be Tarngate time soon. Just to see this game out. Brossard into Carboni. Can we put a tackle in though? Carboni's just walked right through and hit the post. Right, now it is time for Tarngate. Let's just run the clock down, lads. There is no need to do anything silly. We've scored 5. First half was great. See the second half out. Man United are also winning against Leicester. We're comfortable though, no, and we are staying top of the Premier League. Are we going to be top at Christmas? We've got one more game to play before then. The old fabled top at Christmas. Rodriguez. I had something for Rodriguez. And then do you know what? We'll bring Kieran Richardson on for we'll change the fullbacks up. And we'll praise. They've gone to a back 3, so they're also now just like, yeah, cool, we're accepting a 5-0 L. Southampton have also scored 5 today. United are 4-1 up. So game set match to them. But we are still top of the Premier League. Another clean sheet, another big win. Title markers are being set down, but Man United are still keeping pace with us. So we're not in that sort of we can rest players and take a couple of drop points here and there sort of vibe. But 5-star Scunthorpe triumph. There's a few good games for match of the day here. You can definitely tell that Chelsea Arsenal's going to be last on match of the day, can't you? But we've laid the title marker out. And our under-18s are also 5-star, although they did play against 9 men to do so. Salisbury's now got another week out. Reggie McGahey with a 9.5. You were the creative genius in the last game. Gua under 20s. Have you got anybody of use? No, you do not. Because of course you don't. And now Liverpool in 3 days at home before a trip to Fulham. City have beaten Bournemouth and there is some very good games in this weekend. The Christmas joy is hit for some teams and has been absolutely bar humbugging for others. How is it's because it's Spurs Liverpool, isn't it? They would probably be the first game on match of the day. Not us. But look at that. Still 0 defeats in the opening half of the Premier League season. I mean, if Lundholm gets sold to Bayern for 76 million, as much as it would be annoying because he's club homegrown, I would probably very much consider a £76 million bid for Lundholm and take it. Especially if it's all up front, it would very much help with the old financial struggles. It wouldn't clear the debts by any stretch of the imagination, but it would help. It would help for sure. But yeah, right. With the favourites for it, team selection. They want us to change a fair whack around. They don't rate Janssens, but it's because Botera is technically a higher CA than Janssens. well, according to the star ratings, we don't know if that's actually true or not. Liverpool opposition report. They're obviously coming back in after a big defeat to Spurs. We're coming off of the big win against Ipswich. He's still quite good. He's still okay. These are all still okay players to keep on the shortlist. West Ham Fulham on the Monday Night Football. We've won against our under-21s, and Fulham have won away at the Trevor Brooklyn Arena, or whatever it's called. Which is always fun. But the 23rd of December, win this game against Liverpool, and we are top at Christmas for the first time in the Premier League in this save. Archie Reed, you are a winger. So we're going to actually train you to be a winger on support. Yes, Spotify, I completely agree. Not this song. What an absolute banger this is. Berto reports on Lundholm. He feels like he should be doing more technical attacking training. Lundholm's actually developing now, which is nice to see. He's still got like very good potential. So if he's playing consistently, he probably will develop. He probably would benefit from a Premier League loan or two, but we need another club homegrown player. Like Salinas is in the squad because he's had a Premier League loan or two, which has helped him develop nicely. But Liverpool on the 23rd of December at the Scunthorpe Stadium. We are hoping for another 3 points. Everton have got a new manager. Ava's under 20s. I mean, they've got one player that might be worth a little scout on. But right, do Man United play in this day? No. Right, so Max and Neves obviously, and Sass, no. Right, so Batera drops for Richardson. Yeah, I do as well. I do as well. Right, Goldborg is fine to play. McGahey and Thingy will be replaced by Salazar and Bengo. Lundholm is knackered because this is the thing, they just play for the under-21s. The injuries have kind of meant that these players probably didn't need to be available because of it. Yeah. Right, Lundholm will come onto the bench. He won't probably play. Salinas will start. Well, actually, no. Leslie will go there. Lundholm will go there. Stas will be replaced by Mariotti. Mariotti won't start. Do we play Scott alongside Goldborg? Probably gonna have to, aren't we? Not ideal. And then Max comes off the bench for Remy Sen. When is Max back? He's back in 2 days. So he's back for the Fulham game. If it means keeping the flavour, yeah. Obviously, though, that's not necessarily possible for grounds. So I see why FM have to, like, put the new stadium feature in there. I wish you just had, like... The Arnie Slot Secretary is streaming. He is indeed. He is indeed. How are you doing? Yeah, like, but I still think that having the ability to have, like, an input into the name of the stadium, like, would have been quite nice. But yeah, right, we can go 5 clear of United with a win here. This is what we need. I mean, wait, have they signed Livesey Vince from Leeds? I mean, he's given it straight to us. Scott, is he going to have a dig? No, he's not. He's going to play it to Ajax. Richardson, Ajax, Salazar. Beat your man, son. Beat your man. Go on, do it. He's beating him. Oh, that's lovely. Salinas. Oh! What we doing today? We are managing Scunthorpe, Tubby. And we are absolutely fucking massive. We are beating Liverpool by a goal to nil. Based on local locations or sponsor. Yeah. Or like even like, do you know how like some clubs have got like the, like, so like West Ham and Bournemouth have named their stadiums after club legends? Like, the opportunity to do that as well would be nice. Richardson's corner. Oh, it's hit the bar. Seanas! Yes! I'm around in a few streams. I try to be as much as I can around work and trying to spend time with my other half as well. But I do like being in streams. They are a lot of fun. And Salinas with a goal and an assist. Callum, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Scunthorpe are still on for what looks like a very good Premier League season. Garrido, Salazar, he's bursting through. Oh, it's nearly the perfect pass. Richardson in towards them. That's cleared away. And then it's a bit of headed ping pong. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Oh, Cristobal! The Premier League's leading marksman. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if it's club sponsors as well. Like, if there's a club sponsor in-game, maybe that could be the name of the stadium. No. I don't mind club legends names, stadiums. Ipswich are beating Chelsea, Wolves are beating Newcastle. That top four races. Yeah, we are pulling away from that, which is nice, though. Garrido, Salazar. He uses Bengochea. Into Richardson. Gets down towards the outside, but, I mean, that's an absolute clusterfuck of an attempt to try and clear it. And we go again. Goldborg. Can you find the right pass? Ajax, Salazar, Salinas. The Peruvians linking up nicely. Salazar into the box. Squares. I mean, I think he's shot and it's gone out for a throw. Interesting. I mean, Salazar. He's got to go on his own for a little bit. But now Ben goes into the box and it's a good save from Hernandez. But I feel much better than my, you look very fun. I mean, that corner's headed away. Right. Next up, the Bitburger. The fourth of the new beers. I think I'll have to go Superbook and Chromebacker, then what's the other one? The Phil House. The Roth House. The Roth House at the moment. I really dislike person name stadiums like the Bernabeu. I just hate the Bernabeu because it's Real Madrid Stadium. Garrido's got injured now. That's not ideal. Whilst he was also on for a hat-trick as well. Give me stuff like the Valley, yeah. The Bitburger's probably my least favourite so far on initial tastes. The Den, yeah, the Den's a horrible one. I mean, they've looked like they might have also lost a player to injury as well. Or they're just subbing players off because they're injured. Right, Vince. Yeah, they have got Vince. I mean, Price is in behind here. Padilla. And they're into there. And that's a great save from Canelo. Right, I think now with an hour on the clock, it's time for Tarngate. Where's the court? Sure is old too, yeah. Right. We're going to bring Batera on for Goldborg, who's on a yellow card. I might even move Ajax into the... Right, we're going to change this quickly. So he's going to be the DLP, and then this is going to be the ball-winning midfielder defend. Ajax is going to come in here, and Rodriguez is going to come on. And then Bengo off for Mbeda Magi as well. And then Luntom on for Salinas. Probably shouldn't be making the remainder of my 5 changes right now, but we are. I named it the Sir Alex Ferguson Stadium. Now, see, that would not surprise me in the slightest at all. That would not surprise me in the slightest. Right, come on. Tarngate, look at this. Tarngate is just holding this game, just comfortably chilling this game out. Something memorable, something unique. Yeah, I get that. I understand. Like I do. Even Chelsea has the Stamford Bridge. Yeah, Stamford Bridge is a great one. We love Stamford Bridge is the best one you've named there so far, Woider. But that is Tarngate at its finest. Sat back, 3-0, comfortable, shake hands, everybody goes home happy. Except for maybe Liverpool fans, because they've travelled all the way to Scunthorpe just to watch their team lose 3-0. But Tarngate does its job again. We're 5 clear, having played the game more. Garrido out for 3 to 4 weeks is not what we needed. Seanasea on form, you were superb, my guy. Birmingham were predicted to finish bottom of the Premier League. Yeah, like, are they still predicted bottom? Yeah, Birmingham is still 1,000 to 1 to go down, and are currently challenging for Europe. Incredible scenes. We are now 2 to 1 on to win the league, which is mental. Garrido, it's now 5 strong, the injury list. The Halcyon, yeah, that is that, and it's also a tongue twister. Halcyon, is it, or Halcyon? Wealth Longmead Stadium. Yeah, it's a tongue twister for sure. Tunbridge Wells or Tunbridge Angels, whatever it is. Yeah, Tunbridge Angels. Yeah, Tunbridge Wells is the actual place they play in. Purgatory. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can technically change it. You just have to change the there's a certain thing in the file name that you have to change it to. Sass is back in training. That's a nice early Christmas present for us. What's the potential looking like? I mean, Cloudony. Who are you? Why are you? I mean, you're 17. You're a 17-year-old Czech player. Ooh, do you like big games? Please don't tell me you dislike them. No. Ooh. Right, let's definitely get a full scout report on you. Before we add you to the shortlist. We know. I mean, you have the potential to be incredible. Also, a Czech player. Why? I mean, has he got an 850k release fee? I to be quite honest, even if he like, can we right scouting, like, we're gonna take a little bit out of our scouting budget to do this, but I think do you have transfer interest in us? It doesn't matter, right? Do you know what? 825k for that guy, even if he's like 3-star potential, is worth it. Loan back. Is he 19? Who's the 17-year-old then? I thought he was the 17-year-old. No, that's this guy. So he's not going to get homegrown at club at 19, so we might as well just accept the loan back. They can have him for the season. He'd want youngster, find a loan move, fine, because he's going to get the loan back. $7 a week for 5 years? Sure. If he develops into an absolute monster, great. If he doesn't, like, we can sell him. 825k for him seems like a fucking no-brainer to me. Max is back in full training as well. Nice Christmas present. Press conference on Christmas Day. Bar humbug to everybody. Right. We've nearly got ourselves out of December. Goy! Simone on there. They've got absolutely nobody. Boxing Day preview. I mean, everybody's expecting us to win. We've got Man City are in 12th. Man City have fallen off. Southampton away is not the FA Cup. That's the Derby, which is the weekend afterwards. But right, Chelsea have won against Liverpool. Right, we need to rest some peoples. We should be okay to rotate the squad here. Janssens and no. Janssens in at centre back. Richardson at left back for Batera. Max is not going to start. Sass is going to start. Max will come off the bench. Scott will come in the midfield as well. Maybe rephrase that slightly, Sean. Lundholm is going to start. And Seanasea because Neves is not quite back. Leslie comes onto the... Leslie's actually going to start up front, which is the last time he started up front. Didn't really end well. Mariotti comes onto the bench as well. Lundholm is slightly knackered, but... I mean, we could play Bengo in there, but I'm going to play Bengo on the left. Now, actually, we'll play Mariotti in there and have Lundholm on the bench. What am I doing? Let's be sensible about it. Your current club is looking like the pathway to the Aussie national team. I mean, that is always a good sign. Scott is knackered. He's going to be the only one that's knackered. Sass is back in the team. And we are ready to go. We've been really good on our travels recently. We have, because, you know, we are there. Fulham are bottom of the league, so we know how this goes. We rotate the team against bottom of the league. We all know the outcome, right, chat? Reggie McGahey into Mariotti. That's a good save. Has very few potential rivals, yeah. Sass with the corner. Janssens heads over. Palace look like the closest at Prem level, yeah. I mean, Scunthorpe don't have any rivals in the Prem level. They're like their rivals are down in League 1 and League 2. Like even the local ones. Reggie McGahey on the free kick. Just whipped this to the back stick. He's gone for goal and he's forced a good save from the keeper. They're all too young to play for but that doesn't mean they're not going to in the future. Bengo's corner. It's headed and it's saved by Michael. I don't like the fact that we've got Michael in goal against us. Main IRL is Maidstone. Yeah, that does make sense. Rodriguez. McGahey now. Down the right-hand side. Can he find a cross? No, he's gone back. Scott. Rodriguez. Bengo. Good touch. And that is a tap-in for Mariotti. Galazzos all over. Rodriguez, Bengo with a brilliant touch away from his man. Mariotti, and I think Leslie were just both queuing up to tap in. But Mariotti beat the striker to the punch. And Scunthorpe go in front. I mean, Arsenal play Man United right now. So a 0-0 between the two of them is perfect. Means we go 7 clear with the game in hand, the game more. Even actually an Arsenal win would be even nicer maybe, because they'd be both level on points then at that point. Corner's whipped in, flicked to the back stick, cleared away. Leslie picks up the ball. Into Richardson. Into Rodriguez. Bengo, he looked offside, there's no flag. Rodriguez, down the outside like the trailer park guy he was born to be! Antonov first half, ghost. The second scores. Who's going to be on this pen? It's Sass on the pen. He's missed a couple. Let's hope he doesn't miss this one. He doesn't miss this one. And he marks his return to the team with a goal. Top at Christmas. Unbeaten at the halfway mark of the season. Arsenal, they were winning, but not for long. Sass with the corner. It's to the edge of the box. Bengo. Leslie. Into the box, it's cleared away. Was there a foul in there? No, says the referee. Richardson, into Vaneri. McGahey, that's a lovely ball round the corner. Mariotti just couldn't quite get there. We should win that comfortably. Bengo, Sass, Rodriguez, nice touch. Mariotti. Oh, it's a lovely run by Reggie McGahey. Oh, we are good, chat. Oh, we are good. Oh, we are good. Oh, baby, we are good. 3-0 up at half-time. It could even be 4. Look at this. They haven't even had a shot for them. This is like a heavily rotated team. This is scenes that you love to see. When I went to grab beer as well, the ice cream van was out. It was what, like a... There, corner whipped in, headed away. Can we keep a clean sheet, please, lads? That's what I want. That's all I want. Can we stop the cross, please? Stop the cross. Winners. Right, Target time. Run this game out now, lads. Right, time to close this game down. We'll make a couple of subs as well. Leslie off for Lundholm. Scott off for Goldborg. And yeah, well, Man United to turn it around at the Emirates. That's not ideal. We need Arsenal to do us a favour. Realistically, Arsenal need to be the one winning, lads. Not United, please. If I can, you know, if I can be able to choose who wins. Sass is on a yellow card on his return. Max is gonna come on for 20 minutes to give himself some time, and Richardson off for Batera. Great disgrace. You drew 3-3 against bottom of the league. That is not ideal. Not gonna lie. But that is FM for you. In FM, that is always the way. Right, we've got a corner. The set pieces are on. Bengo on the corner, onto the head of somebody, and it's going to be 4. No, it's not. It's cleared away. Goldborg. He's going to go from distance, and it's saved by Michael. He's put it down. He's punted it long. And Vaneri comfortably can take it down. McGahey. Into Lundholm. Janssens. Plays a wonderful looking ball to Bengo. Over the top. Oh, it's Route 1 at its finest. That is incredible from Janssens. And Tanguy is incredible. Yeah, United are 4-1 up at Arsenal. That is game, set, and match now. Batera in. Reggie McGahey. It is 5. Things that you love to see. 5-1 away at Fulham. You can't get much better than that. Well, the clean sheet would have been the only the goal conceded is the only blemish on that record. Despite the fact we scored 5 again in the Premier League. How many? I've not had a little look since the start of the stream where we are with the defensive record. I hope we're still the best defensive record in the league. These good times need to keep continuing. We meet expectations in dominant win. How is the league looking in terms of? There, we've hit. I'm guessing we've hit 50 goals already. Yeah, 54 goals scored. We started the best defensive record in the league. Is Canelo the most clean sheets? Goalkeeping, clean sheets. Yep, Canelo just out performing rest for clean sheets. 11 in 19. Honestly, bringing in Canelo has been one of the best decisions we could have ever made. He is incredible. Games lost, 14 red cards. Player of the matches. Belingi is top for Chelsea with 5. Average rating is Mbeda Magi. Magahi's slightly... Oh, their level. It's because he's played less games. But look at all the Scunthorpe players in that list. 2 players on 14 goals, Mercado and Garrido. Mercado will have the chance to go above him just because of injury. Georgia lead 1-0. Up the fucking Georgia. Just up the Georgia. That actually is massive in that group. Because that puts Georgia into 3rd place. I mean... And that puts Georgia into 3rd place on whatever head-to-head conditioning nonsense that they've put through. But would see Georgia also go through. And knock Hungary out of the tournament. Which would be incredibly funny if Hungary get knocked out. I'm guessing Turkey... is that 0-0 in the other one? Yeah, Czech Republic, Turkey's 0-0. Because it's only like 3 minutes in. Who scored for Georgia? Oh, it's Kvaradona as well. You love to see Kvaradona scoring. Kvaratskhelia, or however it is. Yeah. Kvaradona's just easier. 1 4-star player at Goy. Well, 1 4-star potential. In there. Who do we have next? We have Man City in 3 days. Man City in 3 days as we are. Mbeda Magi wants to start more games. I don't know if he's gonna accept dropping the star player, but we will ask him anyway. I don't want this. I will. Your career is not stagnating, my guy. You're just knackered. And we're resting because we want to like have the freshest players going. Arsenal lost 4-1, which actually drops them down into 3rd. Heads up about Capdeville again. We'll ask the same thing. Actually, fancy seeing you here, Cheetah. The 26 months. Thank you very much.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here indeed. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the resub. Get the sub hype in the chat for you. It is hot. Yes, it is very hot. How are you doing, mate? Damn, SI just killed FM Inside. What, on Twitter? Oh, you don't have Twitter. Was it on Twitter though, Wider? Or was it on the SI forums? I know it's a fan site, FM Inside. But how they killed them is basically what I'm trying to ask. What's What's Pasty? Force them to take down their database. Why? What's happened? Okay. What's happened there, Wider? A lawsuit. Okay. Okay. Tottenham to land. I mean, if Tottenham are bidding 161 million for Reggie Magahi, then yes, please. Like I'll take 161 million straight off the bat. Absolutely nobody in there. Again, all up front Spurs though. Like we're not. Like we're not having anything less than just straight up cash. Like, not having none of this nonsense of you going, right, okay, let's drop all of this. Barcelona have made an offer for this guy for 110k. Is he actually like 110k? Is he on like he's on my default shortlist. Why? I mean, Barcelona are gonna probably get him. Is he out of contract? That might be why. I mean, he turns in March, so if we sign him on a free, he's not gonna necessarily there. I mean, unfortunately, we'll probably fail to gain a work permit. Then we end that chat there. I don't want to. Oh no, I have to attend. As I don't want people seeing player attributes, even if it's a different database. Interesting. Hmm. Okay, yeah. Like, I can kind of understand why. Like, I can understand kind of why, like, it's there. Like in the same time, like, they're not... They're a fan site using data from their game. But, like, at the same time, and it's not like... It's kind of then like, well, if they already know the attributes, like, it kind of takes... Like, it's one of those where I'm uncertain. Like, I can see why they would do it, but at the same time, I'm like, there's probably bigger fish you could be frying. What do you need my help with, Cheetah? But you can do this in game, yeah. With the paid editor, yeah. That's probably what it is, isn't it? I mean, you know, the thing is you don't even need to do the paid editor. You just turn attribute masking off. Like, if it's just attributes that there's the issue with. So I joined Stuttgart last season, and Seaman is the keeper, and Bayern are after him. The easiest way to do it, Chia, just say to them, sorry, we are... sorry, but, like, they've not offered the right price. Love the games. But, like, I can see, like, in their interest, it's probably not, like, ideal for, like, people to be using third-party websites. I mean, Jordan Frost would be incredible to sign. I'd play him as a right... Like, no, he's not a right winger. He's more a striker. Why are you on... Interesting. Right, Man City at home. United play Liverpool at home. That's a big game as well. We'll make their own shit worth using. I agree with that. Like, I completely agree with that. But at the same time, like... There is multiple sides to that story. They could have been asked to change it and like refused, and then like have gone to this length. Like there's always different like different ways and things around it, like that we don't necessarily know from behind the curtain. Salazar starts, and we are ready to go. Yeah, when people keep bothering about who I should sign, yes, like Like, but again, at the same time, that's part and part. Like, that's kind of part of the football manager experience, isn't it? Going and going, oh, do I sign this guy or do I sign this guy? And then making your own decision. Like, I sign this guy instead. Like, and then you might get it right, you might get it wrong. Like, that is part of the part of what football manager is. Sorry for that. Just yawn. I don't know why. Patera, though. I mean, he's gone for goal, interestingly. But we've got a corner out of that. Corner's whipped in towards the keeper, and Mateus is going to always claim that after a key highlight. Right, this one's going in, though. And Beta Magi, backstick. Martin! Don't ever come! Where's Gav when you need him? Where's Gav when you need him? What a brilliant bit of set-piece play. And now we have our early goal against City. Oh, no, that's a poor pass. Veloso's intercepted. Francisco from distance. Canelo with the save. He wants another Premier League clean sheet. Rubio's corner. Cleared away. Canate back to Rubio. He looked offside, but then the shot is blocked behind for a corner. City building up a little bit of head of steam here. Rubio, corner whipped in, headed up and not away, but the highlight ends. I mean, Liverpool winning at Old Trafford would be the stuff of dreams. Right, let's demand a little bit more, because we've had all the ball, but not really brought anything from it. Max, Martin, other than that set-piece goal early in the game, there's not been a lot to shout about from a Scunthorpe perspective. And Beda Magi cuts inside nicely. Can he find the right pass? He finds Thiago Sales. Neri, is he onside? He is not. Never mind. Line up.
Lino! You've got to fucking see that!
Oh, that would have been a nice little a nice buffer. Might have been able to have targeted our way from this point, but 1-0, we're still not home and dry. Right, come on. Corner! Oh, it's the other centre-back from the corner! Scenes you love to see. Man City can't deal with the set pieces. He probably should say that, but, you know, we don't care. Both the centre-backs on the score sheet. It's 2-0 at the break. $50 points from 20 games. It's 2.5 points a game right now. United are beating Liverpool. That's not ideal. Can United just, like, get lost? Is that possible? Like, is that possible? No, they can't. Ajax, Inter Martin. Ajax again. 65 minutes on the clock. We are going to make some changes after this highlight. Salazar, Martin, Ajax. This is nice play. Can Salinas get there? He can't. João Veloso, Canate, Kodung Su coming forward. Don't foul him. Canate has scored. That is not ideal. We're going to make the changes now. Right, Max can come off for Sass. Goldborg's apprehensive, so we'll make both of those changes. And then we'll bring Salazar off for Reggie as well. We're not going to target just yet because of the fact that we don't necessarily... We've just conceded, so it's probably not the best time. See if with the changes we can maybe get ourselves a goal to put us back to 2 goals in front. With 10 minutes to go, we will probably target, though. Just to start running the clock down. Right, let's target now. Salinas off for Lundholm. And we're going to bring Rodriguez on for Ajax because Ajax is knackered. There's a couple of other tied players, but they've also not had the best of match ratings. Demand a little bit more. 3-1 to Man United. That's game sort of done. But can we hold on for a win against City? We can. A 2-1 win. It's not the most convincing. It's not the most convincing, but yeah. We are still unbeaten in the Premier League. 20 games this season. 20 Premier League games. Man United don't play for their right. There's a few people that are absolutely knackered. We're going to rest the squad for the Southampton game. Thanks for beating City. No worries, Maccas. Anytime. Line. How's the old foosball going? Is it still the same scores? It is still the same scores. I love how before the first set of game, like before the England games yesterday, there was only 1-0-0 draw in the entire tournament. There's now been 3 of the last 4 games. Should I talk with my GF? I mean, he's coming in. That's incredible news. He'll go through January 1st, but then there 825k for that guy. I mean, FM is just as important as talking to your other half. But you probably should talk to your girlfriend at some point. Who says you can't do both? Talk to her about your FM save. Metting is developing concerns. He feels like he should be starting more games. I'm sorry, Metin. You've been replaced. She wants to. I mean, Macca's now. That's incredible. I mean, I'm fortunate that my other half plays FM. Well, had played. Well, they've not played it for a while, but right, Metin. Look. That's just a convenient excuse. Now, no, it wouldn't. You don't change the goalkeeper when you're settled. Not really happy about it. Well, that is fine. I am quite happy to sell you, Metin. I probably should have just accepted the fact that and just gone, yeah, be back up, mate. Why go against the tried and tested? Red card for the Czech Republic. Ooh. Is that the first red card at the Euros? I feel like that's the first red card. As well. If you wanna do your own thing, I hear what you're saying. Okay, right, there's a load of things. Real Madrid in offer for Ajax. His preferred destination will be Spurs, and he's not going for that money. Frost has been named as FIFA's best men's player. That's fine. He's won World Player of the Year. Busquets has won the best goalkeeper. I don't understand how. When Canilo's kept 3 more clean sheets and only conceded 1 more goal. I think that's poor. And has a better average rating. This is rigged. The Silva claims European Golden Boy. Oh my goodness me. Yes, he's incredible. Oh. Hello, potential backup striker. I mean, add you to the default shortlist instantly. So I signed the Czech Republic. 37-year-old Benteke is incredibly based. Magahi has won England Player of the Year. Congrats to you. Mbeda Magi has won French Footballer of the Year. Allegri has won Welsh Young Player. Sesko there because he's on there. Cedric Galle has joined for 110k and he's got 5-star potential. Might have missed the boat on that one. He's only 6 foot though, but he could have played in midfield. It's the second red card that I can think of. Who's the first one? I can't think of a red card at the Euros. Seanasea is a fringe player right now. Well, we'll offer him what he wants. Oh yeah, Scotland Germany, because it was the very first game. You have no concerns right now. Good. And then 20th minute red. Well, that's his own stupid fault. Like it's like it's his own fault for 2 yellow cards in 20 minutes. But yeah, I forgot about the red card for Scotland in their opening game. Also, that was incredibly funny. Watching Scotland try and push for a late winner and then get countered and concede and get knocked out. It also means that Hungary are probably out anyway because of their goal difference. From the best third places. Because also if Georgia win, like basically, with the way it's working, if Georgia win, they're through. Which is madness. Brew reserves, do you have anybody? Absolutely fucking not. Metin is a Napoli target. I mean, I'll take 72 mil for Metin. Ajax to Spurs. I mean, I don't I don't see that. Barcelona opened up with a terrible offer. Like, we can always fill Rodriguez in there. Like, I'm not like their Smid. I'm sure he'll ever be good. 3.5 star, but for 820k, he'll make us profit. How's the save going? I've seen a couple of wins, Chuck. Yeah, you've seen a couple of wins, have you? This is how the Premier League season's looking, mate. We're top of the league after 20 games. Have won 15, drawn 5, lost 0. So far. We are flying. In the Champions League, we've got 2 games left, and we are just a point off the top 8. We lost to Man United in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. They beat us 1-0 in a game I called would end 1-0 to Man United because of the way it was just going. So we've lost 3 games in all comps this season, and 2 of them have been to Man United. But we did beat them in the league, which is the most important thing, I think. The league is the most important thing for us this season. Everton to land Salah. Like, there's a lot of people wanting to there. Napoli an offer for Metin. He's incredibly interested in joining Napoli. Not for that amount of money. That's not gonna happen. Luca Pagan. I mean, you are a very good goalkeeper. But we have got probably a better goalkeeper. Rodrigo, 21-year-old striker. That's a release clause. He's very, very good as well. Like, he's not necessarily going to be our level, but he's a very good player. December manager of the month for Van Nistelrooy. So that means we've come in the top 3. We came second. That's annoying. But he won 83% of his games. We didn't. That's fair. Mike Holford won National League North Player of the Month. Up the mic. And Senny is improving too, so which is always nice. Metin wants to discuss the finances while we're on the deal. 66 million. I want 70. I want 70 at least on that. That's his lower value. That's his lower estimated value, but I'm gonna take more than that. I'm gonna want like 90 mil for, like 80 mil for him. Like, I'm not gonna offer him out. João Neves is back in full training, which is incredibly good news. We're not in the business of selling any of our players in this window. Just put it out there now. The January window is going to be a very dull, boring one for Scunthorpe fans. The squad is basically set. That one 850k transfer might be the only deal we make this summer. Like this January even. That'll probably be the only transfer we make this summer. United have won again, which means they're only a point behind us, 2 points behind us again. United, if you could just, like, get in the bin, that would be very much appreciated. Right, Jensen's and Vaneri start in the back. Richardson will also start. Neves is not fully fit, so we'll start Salinas because he wants to start. And we'll start Bengo. Neri will not start. We'll start Leslie up front. We'll keep Neves on the bench. We'll keep everybody that needs minutes in their legs on the bench. We're going to start Sass ahead of Max.
It's not that
Oh!
common. It doesn't happen to every guy, and it is a big deal.
Ian, if you was live, when I was finishing up, I was going to raid you. But thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders from Ian's chat. Hope you're doing well. For those of you that don't know me, I am Sean. We are managing Scunthorpe. I don't know if you can raid and run. Sorry, pal, you have an urgent text. No worries, mate. Hope all is good from you. Hope all is good. Hope it's a quick, short one for you. But yeah, we are managing Scunthorpe. We are top of the Premier League currently in our 14th season of the save. This is the first time we are in a title race. And Man United are on our backsides, which is not nice. I'd liked it to have been a bit of a procession, if I'm being honest. But United are keeping us honest. So we got to beat Southampton, who also, Mercado, have the top scorer in the league. We do have the joint... Well, we did have the joint top scorer, but Cristobal Garrido is injured right now. But we by far and away have the best attack and the best defence. Just a couple of silly little draws so far. But yeah, we're hoping that we can maybe... well, if we can win here, this will be very nice. As Bengo's corner comes in, headed away. Leslie in. Salinas has hit the post. I can't believe he's missed. And they've scrambled it away. How are we not 1-0 up there? I do not know. They've got Van der Voort in goal, interestingly. But they've given that away. Salinas. Goldborg. That's a lovely ball. And Reggie's in. And Reggie should probably score, to be honest with you. But yeah, how I know Ian's had to run, but anybody in his chat, how was Ian's stream? Bengo, can you find a cross? No, you can't, and that's going to be the end of the highlight. With United winning earlier, we need to win. He was amazing. Atom Zero, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. They're giving you the Ronaldo treatment, coming over your ass. They might be, yeah. They might be. Hope you're doing well, Pond, as well. Bengo, that's a nice win. Janssens. Come on, lads. Let's get an opening goal. You're doing well. Good to hear. Reggie, go on. Drive it, you man. He's beating him. Keep going, son. Oh, how have you let Amoayu get back in at you? It's poor from you. Van der Voort, Yetten. Can we force a mistake here? This highlight has very much got mistake from the back written all over it. There is the mistake, and Salinas should do better. Unfortunately, might be a little bit of the tired legs playing into a little bit of that factor there. Corner, header, over the bar. Corner again. Right. This time. This is the one. This one here. Corner, header, go. Backstick. No, it's Miss Vaneri. Can he not dribble it out of play? That was an interesting cross. And Van der Voort has claimed, and we are... Southampton are slightly holding on in this, but we are not doing enough really to convince us that we are going to be going in front before the half-time break. It might be even Southampton score from this. No, it's missed. Good. Good. That would have not been deserved at all. Richardson, Bengo, Richardson, just whip it in, son. He's used Goldborg, Sass. He's curled one. Oh, it's just over the bar. We've not hit the target enough. That's been our issue. Only 2 from 7. The next one that hits the target has to go in, lads. That's the rule. That's I don't make the rules. It's just got to be the way it is. Reggie McGahey coming forward. Can he find a cross? Come on. There we go. Salad. Oh my goodness me. Hit the target, you sod. Yeah, he's coming off. He's coming off at half-time. He's tired and he's missing sitters. Yeton, this is a centre-back taking the free kick. The best goalkeeper in the Premier League, Canelo makes the save. Can we get this out, please, lads? I don't like AI highlights. I like Scunthorpe highlights, not AI highlights. Lavia's done well. The fact that Lavia's gone back to Southampton is kind of mad. But Salinas is off. For João Neves, he's come back from injury. We're going to give him some game time. And we're going to bring Sales Neri on for Leslie as well. 2 half-time changes. Bengo's probably lucky to still be on the pitch. We're going to demand a little bit more. A demand more always works well. This is a game we can't really slip up in. I know Southampton are a mid-table team, but this is not a game we can afford to slip up in. McGahey's tired, so Salazar comes on, and then Beidamaji comes on. We'll leave our final change for about 10-15 minutes to go. Right. 63 on the clock. Encourage. Come on, lads. Something from you, please. Anything. Do you know what? I'm not going to force play down the right for a little bit. Because they've got an injured right back. I want Beidamaji, and I'm going to get run at defence on as well. I want to get Beidamaji running at a guy with an injury. Who's not back in full training yet. Ayats, Richardson and Goldberg are looking knackered. Richardson's having the worst game. So we're going to bring him off. Can't have players having 6.4s in this game. We're going to berate, actually. Players are liking that, but with 5 minutes to go, right, we're going to up the tempo. We're going to put that back on. Underlaps, pass into space, hit early crosses. No, we're not going to pass into space. I mean, there's a highlight literally after we've just made the tactical... Well, it's before the tactical changes have come into play. And we've given the ball away. Unideal. Mello. Can we force a mistake, please, lads? Rabban. There's the mistake. Batera's done brilliantly. But then... Right, that's not ideal. Right, we've won it back. Janssens. Sass. Oh, that's a terrible pass. But wait, we've won it back. The possessions changing hands a bit too frequently for my liking. Salisbury, Salazar, gets down the outside. Back inside to Goldberg. João Neves, Sass. Oh, that's such a waste of a highlight, man. Very attacking, right. Batera, attack. Ayat, attack. Goldberg, AP... support, not attack. AP support. Wingers on attack as well. As we head into added time. Throw the players more further forward. Try and see if we can get something out of this. A late winner would be so crucial. It's not going to happen. It's a 0-0 draw. We just didn't finish our chances. Salinas had 2 or 3 good ones in the first half. And that allows Man United back in. If Man United win their game in hand on us, they are level on points. Not ideal. The fact is that we are still unbeaten. Just United. United can't go above us. Bengo might be wanting a new contract. Right, what would he want as a new contract? Squad player, 120 grand. Asking for too much, 105 grand. What's he currently on? He's on 47 grand a week. His contract expires in the summer. We can't... I'm not going to give him... Right. We'll get our Doff to negotiate a contract with him. We won't say... We'll talk about it at the end of the season, mate. He appreciates that, so that's fine. Yeah, we frustrated there. 1.8 XG and we've not scored. So Salinas and Goldberg need rests. Like, that's fine. We've got Derby in 3 days, so Salinas is not going to play that one. No comment on there. We never stop looking for ways to improve, but we're not going to improve unless we sell anybody. We're not financially in the position where we can improve. Financially, we are mudded. Give me a new Tycoon takeover. That's what I want. A Tycoon takeover will be incredibly nice. But we are into January. We are into January. Franco Marino's been listed 7.5 million. I'm guessing that's a release clause. He's wanted by a load of clubs. Like he's got the potential for him to become a decent player is there, but that 12 passing is never going to make him a playmaker. Not at the elite level anyway. Not at the elite level. Who's had a bid on him? Tottenham have made Goldborg offer, not for that money. Goldborg is just never going to be sold. I'm sorry. Goldborg is not for sale. He is like valued at like 500 mil to me. Because he's club homegrown as well. Like we don't have the facilities for selling homegrown players and having to rebuild homegrown players. Like not at this moment in time anyway. We will have the potential to build homegrown players soon. But we need to win games. Right, I'm actually going to get rid of this slot. We don't need it. We just need... There. Right, we got Derby tomorrow in the FA Cup. Like, we're going to play... Basically, the entire first 11 are going to be dropped and rested. We're not even really going to have any of the first team in that in that squad. We're going to have the second straight, other than like Neves and Max maybe, just because of them needing. And this is the first time since like the end, this is the first time since, yes, this is the first time since we beat Man United towards the end of November when it was the international break that we had more than a week off between games. Like the fixture congestion here is mad, and to think we're still in with a possibility of doing something is great. Because like when we had the weeks off, like Southampton have drawn both games against us this season, which is not ideal. They've been a bit of our bogey team, really. But like yeah, like we're gonna have to like pretty much go right. Okay, cool. We like when we can start being able to play like not every single week, like when we can have like midweeks free, then we'll be proving what we can do, because we'll be able to fully focus on the league. Like I would quite happily remove my domestic double in order to win the Premier League. Like the Premier League would be like an absolute dream. Felipe Ryan, by the way, love your hair, mate. It's a shame that your team doesn't have any good players that I want. That is one thing, unfortunately. But we beat Birmingham at 7-2 on the opening day, and they are in 8th and still have a negative goal difference, mainly because of that fact. Right, what is this, Colin? You drew 1-1. The fact that Scunthorpe still have Cosmas in this team, Balingi, Gutierrez. I mean, you drew 1-1. Up the Gutierrez getting an 80th minute equaliser. And that's all I'm going to say. And the fact that Gutierrez didn't get sold in your save also kind of hurts me, because Gutierrez would have been great still here. Meant we wouldn't have signed Jean Neves, though, to be fair. Gutierrez would have just been sat in that number 10 role. Absolutely fire him. Beaten. From a free... Gutierrez and his free kicks. Like, Gutierrez has an incredible free kick attribute, if I remember correctly. I think it was like 17 free kicks. Yeah, 17 free kicks. That'll be why. Like, he is so good. 16, like, look at just how good he is. Just look at how good he is, man. And we sold him for 92 million. That's actually funny that we sold him for 92 million, which was the same as we sold Feliu for. Sanchez is on the end of contract. Doesn't have the finishing to play AP. Would be a very good backup to Goldborg. Which means we could get rid of Alex Scott. What would he want? Squad player, 140 grand a week. Let's thingy go. He wouldn't play as the AP, but we could... I'd be happy to play him as a thingy. Right, just remove... Remove and remove. 145k on a 4-year deal. If you get... Can we drop you down to 125? We'll offer you an 85 grand assist bonus and goal bonus. There. He still wants the 145. Can we up your signing on? Let's up your agent fee to like 600k. No, 130. 130, there we go. Metin should be dropped by Turkey. Banger tune, I agree, Matter. I agree. Right, FA Cup time. So, first 11 are getting dropped. Not dropped, rotated. Capdeville out. Richardson in at left back. Goldborg and Max are not going to start. It's going to be Scott and Sass. Salazar in. Salinas is knackered, so we're going to start Neves because he's not match sharp at all. This is the perfect kind of game to get him match sharp in. And then we're actually going to play Lundholm up front and keep Salisbury on the bench again. Although this might, yeah, because we want to rest. Like, again, it's not necessarily the most ideal. Neves is the only one because he's not match sharp in the slightest. He's been out for like 4 months. He needs some games. He needs some game time. But our the defense of our FA Cup starts here. There was no back-to-back Carabao Cups, but could we get back-to-back FA Cups? That is the question. But we start with a home tie against Derby, who have possession for a highlight inside 3 minutes. And Diallo's in, and he is forced to save out of Canelo there, which is an interesting one. And we are back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock as well. As Scott's driving forward. Can he just go all the way? Go on, Scott. Just keep driving, son. He's found Bengo. Now Sass. And Sass has been dispossessed and it's a throw-in. Never mind. Ugh. But, right, Rodriguez, highlight. Let's get a goal from this. Neves into Scott. Into Sass. Janssens. Richardson. Bengo. Into Sass. Now Bengo. Scott. And into Salazar. We should hit the target from there. He should hit the target. He's hit that first time, though, which is probably why he hasn't hit the target. If I'm being honest with you. That would be my best my suggestion. Corner. Bengo on it. It's into the back stick. Janssens gets up. It's over the bar. Close, but no cigar. No cigario indeedo. Encourage. Right. Corner. Sass with it. Backstick. Vaneri. Oh, it's Janssens even. With his third goal of the season. Corners and whatnot. That's what I say. Corners and whatnot. And we are now in the position where we can kind of relax. We're not gonna go full target yet. We'll only need we'll use that if we need him to see the game out with about 25 to go. Go full target with about 25 to go if we're winning. We've had a nice amount of possession. Now we just need a second goal. A second goal here would allow us to target Neves. That's a good tackle from him. We will probably take Neves off after the hour mark. Gives him a good hour to get back into it, and then a bench appearance in the a few bench appearances in the league are going to be what's needed. Sass into Bengo. Can Bengo find a cross? It's blocked and cleared away, but Rodriguez is not going to win it. Neither is Vaneri. Derby are coming forward with it. I mean, a mistake here in possession would be quite nice. Douglas into Dabrowski, and we've won it back. Scott now. Sass into the penalty. Oh, what a hit!
Oh my, what a hit! Oh my, what a moment! Just magnificent! Oh wow! Oh! That is beyond special!
That is beyond special from Sass. That is his weaker left peg as well. And that, oh, it gets better with every watch. And now we can Tarngate. Oh, the kick bays at Derby. Oh, what a guy. He's 32 now and his physicals are starting to drop off the cliff. But Michael Ola Kickbay, what a guy. I had him in my FM21 Wheelstone save. And he was very good. Right, Salinas on for Neves now. Give Jean Neves a standing ovation. And we'll bring Max on for Sass. Again, to give some minutes into Max's legs. Sass with a goal and an assist though, very nice indeed. And now we can relax, recover, recuperate. Just see this game out. Right, who's on a 6.4? Salazar. We'll bring Reggie on. We'll bring Batera on, and we will bring Sales Neri for a few minutes in his legs as well. My save is so cursed with bad goalkeepers. I've finally got a goalkeeper that's incredible. Like, I'm finally very happy with my goalkeeper. Like, that is the one position, I don't need to replace for the rest of the save, probably. Well, a comfortable 2-0 home win against Derby does me very nicely indeed. And we have a week rest. A week's rest for the first time in the save. But, guys, we're going to do the 4th round draw. And see who we get. I'm happy my girlfriend still doesn't know what to talk about. Yeah? I'll start beating QPR. I actually think for once I'd rather QPR win. Sass on fire. Salinas needs a rest. Right. What we are going to do in between this game and the game in the weekend, before we have a look at there, is we are just going to take this team and we are going to rest them for 3 days. To give them some time to rest, recuperate, relax, enjoy their lives and themselves a little bit. But the holders are through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. United are battered FGR. Rip FGR. Right. We can be proud. We can be proud. Bradford have knocked out Norwich. Rip Bozo. So both East Anglian sides are out. Which is funny as fuck. Right. Come on, give me the FA Cup draw. That's what I want. Mikel Robeldo. I mean, he is a very good attacking left back. He's a very good left back. Who's bid for him? PSV, Club Brugge, and Liverpool. He's now no longer going to be somebody that I can sign. Mariotti is developing nicely as well, which is good to hear. Right, are we going to give me the FA Cup draw? They've all been rejected. I think he's going to go in the summer for like 40 to 50 million. He might be somebody that I look at as well in the summer if he makes it to the summer. The FA Cup 4th round draw is here. We're going to advance to the end. Blackburn or Bristol City play Man United. Man United with an away tie. We've got a home tie against Leicester. And that... Man United won't be playing now because they played in the FA Cup on the weekend. But that, chat, is where we are going to leave it for today. As we are back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We have done just over 3 hours tonight. We will have we'll have a little bit longer of a stream tomorrow. But before we actually do go off, here is how things stand. We are top of the Premier League. We are 15 wins and 6 draws from our 21 games. United win their game in hand, though, and we are somehow not... We don't somehow have a lead at the top of the Premier League. Champions League was a little bit better. The win in our only Champions League game against Bayer Leverkusen means that we are very much still within a shout of the top 8. The Carabao Cup dream, the defence of the Carabao Cup dream is over as Manchester United knocked us out. They play Aston Villa. We would have got the draw we wanted as well had we made it past Man United, which is slightly annoying. But we also now have Leicester in the 4th round of the FA Cup, as our hope and dream of maybe defending that crown could come into fruition. But the main thing to note is that we are absolutely fucking massive. I'm gonna... No, not like that. We want to still get we still want to still get Froggy in the thing of Swamp. Still want to get Swamp in the camera. But that is it for me today. I think I know exactly who I'm going to be raiding on over to. And it is, yeah, he's still live. We are going to be raiding Mr. Wonder Kid FC himself. We're going to be raiding Mr. The Wonder Kid himself. We're going to be raiding Salty and his Wonder Kid United FC save. So definitely go and drop him a follow. Get involved. If you want to be a Wonder Kid in his save, you are very much welcome to be a part of it. So it's definitely one of the most innovative and best ideas on Twitch right now. And you will definitely, your Twitch experience will definitely be improved by having his channel and your follower list. So, Scunthorpe are flying. We are absolutely fucking massive. Back tomorrow morning to see if we can maybe hope that Man United can fuck off. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Have a great rest of your Thursday evening. Wednesday evening, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.